It is the end of the regular season, but still a lot to play for as High School Sports Live comes to Dallastown tonight for an interesting interleague matchup between the homestanding Wildcats at 12-9 in Division I of the YAIAA and the 12-7 Indians of Susquehanna Township out of the Capital Conference of the Mid-Penn. Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you proudly by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency and Jack G. and Balbo family of dealerships. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gary Sutton, and I'll be your play-by-play announcer tonight. Alongside of me, two all-star communicators and commentators tonight with Kirk Smallwood, former head coach at Harrisburg High, and Jeff Thompson, former head coach at Mechanicsburg. And Coach Smallwood, Avery Cloud has brought this Susquehanna Township team back to some relevance in the last 2 years that he's took over. They come in here at 12-7 tonight. They are out of the Capital Division of the Mid-Penn Conference, but they are playing some pretty good basketball. He's really kind of stressed the idea of togetherness, but one of the guys he has to make that happen, Makai Slappy, outstanding player.
Makai Slappy has about 60 three-pointers. He makes about 3 a game. He's an excellent foul shooter, shooting 83% from the free throw line. Very good defender. I think he's going to have a big night tonight.
Averaging 15 points a game as well, and alongside him, Alfonso Burnett at 14.8 points a game. But a team coming out of the Mid-Penn here tonight, they already have wrapped up a playoff spot in the 4A districts. They will not be in the playoffs for their particular league, but they're still trying to improve their position tonight. They have 1 game left after this. On the other side, you got Dallastown. This is their final regular season game. It might be their final game of the season, but they're 17 right now in District 3, 6A. They have a chance to get in at 16. They'd be the final team in, and they get the dubious honor of playing Central if they do, which they've already played twice this year, Jeff. But they've got an outstanding club as well, and one of the reasons why is a guy named Chase McClain, who's leading this league with 65 threes.
Well, he shoots the ball, and he told me the last time we played he wanted to be like Steph Curry. He's got unlimited range and a quick release. And in the last 6 games, he's hoisted 25 successful threes to the basket. So,
an average of 18.6 points a game as well. Jalen Cook, who's heading off to East Stroudsburg to play football next year, getting about 12 a game. So this is a team, they had a 4-game losing streak between January 15th and January 21st. They lost those 4 games by a total of 23 points. So they've been playing close games all year long. This looks like it's going to be an outstanding matchup here tonight. We're looking forward to bringing it all your way here on High School Sports Live TV. It's the Game of the Week, live from Dallastown tonight, and we'll be back with the start of this game right after this.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Pac Financial, founded by Joseph Marazzo Sr. in 1972. The tradition has continued for years, with son Steve Marazzo spanning 3 generations as Christian Marazzo is taking the life insurance division to the next level.
Christian has a very unique ability to communicate the various options available to our customers.
We help a lot of people with pre-existing conditions, from final expense all the way from, permanent to term insurance.
Reach out to Pac Financial and set up a fact-finding meeting with Christian Marazzo. He will answer all your questions from pre-existing conditions, long-term care, to variations of permanent and term life insurance options. Don't wait. Get peace and clarity by connecting with Pac Financial at 564-6400. Call today or go to pacfinancialfirst.com.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicshadylane.com for more information.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo number 1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
Welcome back to Dallastown High School for tonight's High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you as we're just about ready to get this underway. Your officials for tonight. Got 3 good ones here this evening, guys. Kevin Lawrence, Mark Scott, and Josh Eister. Not that all of them aren't good, but, you know, every now and then as coaches, some of them are a little better than others on given nights, right? But these guys are the cream of the crop here in York County. They do a wonderful job. So we're getting ready right now for the national anthem. We're going to take a very quick break, and we'll come back and start this game. It's the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. It's Susquehanna Township tonight against Dallastown, and we will keep it right here, as I think they're going to announce the starting lineups first. You got tonight coming in here from Susquehanna Township, 12-7, 4th place in the Mid-Penn Capital. They're coached by Avery Cloud in his 2nd full year as the head coach here at Susquehanna Township. On the other side, longtime head coach Mike Grassel coaching his Wildcats here tonight. And the introduction to the starting lineups here is underway. And you've got Alfonso Burnett first out of the gate. Right after him, Makai Slappy. Burnett 14.8 a game, Makai Slappy 14.9. Number 5 starting tonight, Travis Turner at 7.7 points a game. Number 10, Jakai Sloan Marks at 11.7 points a game, and pulling up at the end, Donovan Mitchell, a 5'11 senior at 5 points a game. On the other side for the Wildcats, senior night here. Chase Meyer is going to start out. He's averaging 7.5 points a game. Landon Williams at 4.5 points a game, number 3. Gatos, Levi Gatos starting tonight. He's at 4 points a game. Number 11, Jalen Cook, 12 points a game for the Wildcats. And number 33, Aiden Garner tonight, averaging 5.8 points a game. The Wildcats average 61.2 points a game. On the other side, Susquehanna Township at 67 points a game. And now we'll take a break and come right back for the start of this High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week, all here on ABC 27.4.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo number 1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicsshadylane.com for more information.
And welcome back to Dallastown High School. We're just about ready to get this one underway tonight. A big game tonight for Dallastown, especially because they are at number 17 in 6A, where they're taking 16 teams this year. And Dallastown just on the outside looking in. Effort just ahead of them at 14-6 going into tonight. And Dallastown needs to win this game to have any chance at all of making it in to the District 3 playoffs.
It's a huge game for Dallastown. It's senior night. It's against the Susquehanna Township Indians. This is going to be a rumble.
And there's some pride. Alfonso Burnett, I feel he stirs the drink for that team. He does a lot of things, and he gets inside despite his size.
Absolutely. He's a nice-sized point guard. He runs the team, and he can score in bunches.
61 points a game for Dallastown, 67 for Susquehanna Township. And we're just about ready to get this one underway here. Dallastown has won 3 in a row coming in here. Susquehanna Township with 12-7, a little bit better record. So we are just about ready to start our final regular season game here on High School Sports Live TV as Kevin Lawrence will toss it up here. And we'll get this one started. Controlled by Susquehanna Township. The Indians have it right out of the gate. Long look from the corner for that 3. And nice job pulling that rebound down on the other side was number 3, Landon Williams.
They got the ball right to Slappy, right what they wanted to do.
Absolutely. Got it to him in his spot. Unfortunately, the shot didn't go in, but you'll see him put a lot of those up today.
Chase McLean, who averages 18.6 points a game, not starting tonight as it's senior night. The seniors are starting here at Dallastown.
And Chase is on a tear from 3.
Oh, yeah, 65. He leads the county in threes here in New York Area League. Here comes Susquehanna Township on the run. Nice job of getting down the court. Good block on the other end, though. As getting his hands in there was Levi Gatos off the races on the other end. Looks like he stepped on the line. Trying to make the drive there was Landon Williams. Just stepped on the line on the baseline. So a little bit of a blur here starting out, guys.
Absolutely. Looks like Dallastown wants to run the ball up and down the floor. We'll see.
We have to get our eyes in focus.
Little 2-3 zone starting out here for the Wildcats. Let's see how Susquehanna Township attacks it here in the half court.
Well, they've got the shooter on the left wing right now.
Kind of half flash to the middle there. They're rotating Travis Turner in. Nice pass to the middle, and a nice job of knocking it down by Donovan Mitchell for the opening points of the game.
That was a nice no-look pass into the post by Fonz.
Have a little 2-1-2 trap coming back to slow down Dallastown. And Dallastown throws it ahead, and there's the turnover out of the trap. Hard move to the basket. Can't quite finish. Tipped around. Controlled by Susquehanna Township. Trapped in the corner. And another good look. That's going to miss. Rolls off to Dallastown where Chase Meyer controls it.
The big kid, number 10 for Susquehanna Township's only a freshman.
Wow.
Ja'Kai Sloan Marks, 6'6".
They're expecting a lot out of him. Nice drive to the basket.
How about that look that time by Jalen Cook? Give with the right hand and Cook in for his first deuce of the night. Cook averaging 12 a game.
East Stroud's going to enjoy him, I think.
Good no-look pass there underneath. Back to the top. Good look downtown. Not going to go, and battled for underneath. Finally taken by Cook.
Susquehanna's being very patient on offense. Just got to knock the shot down.
Showing a little bit of pressure at different attack points, aren't they?
Yep.
There's a throwaway again by Dallastown on the miss.
Yeah, number 4.
And here comes McLean into the game, the leading scorer for Gatos, who got the start tonight, and now McLean averaging 18.6 points a game and 65 threes on the season. He leads all the York Area League in that category.
Gatos did a very good job reading the defense and making a good, what we call a gut cut.
There's a nice kick back. Turner has it in the middle. Turner looks like he likes to get into the guts of the defense. There's a nice look from downtown. How about that one? And that's Makai Slappy with his 66th or 61st three of the year.
You see how he sits down so well on that?
Very nice shooter, very good touch.
Ball out of bounds off Susquehanna Township. Will stay with Dallastown. I think Chase Meyer might have gotten away with a walk.
Slappy will play with a whole lot of confidence tonight also.
Let's see what Susquehanna Township has defensively here. Man-to-man. McLean getting double teamed out front. I'll tell you what, Susquehanna Township swarming right now defensively. And it looks to be, they've decided with McLean, it almost looks like a 1-3 and a chaser when you look at it. A little bit of junk defense. Either that or they're just playing McLean really tough and just sagging on everybody else.
Well, Donovan's chasing him everywhere.
Looks like we got a 1-2-2 here.
A little different look now as they went 2-3 this time to 1-2-2. They show you an odd front. There's Slappy, throw to deep corner. The big guy makes a great move. Wow, what a move that time by number 10, Sloan Marks, for his first deuce of the game. Only a freshman. Now they pick it up full court. McLean on the other end, a chance to go up strong, and McLean's going to go up and miss it, but he'll draw the foul here. And the foul will get marked up against Travis Turner. That'll be his first, team first of the game.
We might see a lot of Chase McLean if they keep the game this open.
This is not the guy you want to put in the line. He averages 81.3% from the line. McLean up and McLean good.
McLean's also averaging 18.6 points per game.
He is a rock solid player.
Do you guys see Steph Curry out there?
Not yet.
That's his guy, huh?
Here again, 1-2-2. Another good look by the freshman. That one not going to go by Sloan Marks. I like how Susquehanna Township is changing up the attack points right now. Putting pressure at different points of the game here, different points of the court rather. And that ball's going to go off Susquehanna Township, out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats. 3:55 to go in a very quickly played first quarter here.
That was a nice three-pointer from the corner. Just didn't go in by senior Aiden Garner. Averaged 5.8 points per game.
7-3 so far here. Cook has the basketball. Nice cut underneath by McLean. Can't get it. Taken by Turner, quickly out again and running. McLean coming back, almost getting the steal. Back out it comes to Slappy. Slappy thought about a three. Throws underneath, thrown away, and finally picked off there by number 33. That's Aiden Garner.
The Wildcats are doing a good job penetrating pitching.
No look pass, but can't knock it down from three for Landon Williams. Here comes Township. They are attacking the basket before the Wildcats can set up their zone.
A lot of quick hands out there, too.
Getting in the front of the Iron Coast, but they're not getting those easy shots in just yet.
Yeah, they're doing all the right stuff. You just got to put it in the bucket.
I always say best way to beat a zone is beat it down the court. This guy can fill it up in a hurry. We're talking about Chase McLean with his opening three of the night, his 66th of the year.
And that was about a 35-footer.
He looked real comfortable. Stepped into it and let it go.
2:50 to go in the first quarter. Don't forget you can watch us at hsslivetv.com and see our past games as well.
Wow, man.
Dallastown doing some swarming here. Pass underneath, and that is going to go off for net. Somebody once told me if you make a great pass, there's going to be a great set of hands ready to catch it. That was the case right there. A great pass, but not quite ready for it at the other end.
I think Dallastown's going to make them pass the ball.
Yeah. Dallastown has 3 turnovers to start the game.
Well, it's going to be tipped off Dallastown to go out of bounds, so it's going to be inbounded here. Just into the game is Caden Folk, who averages about 5 points a game. And we'll toss it back outside to Slappy.
Susquehanna Township is 2 for 8 in field goals.
2-3 zone here again this time.
Number 13, Caden Folk enters the ball game, as well as number 2, James Colston.
Trip Barton in there now for Dallastown, number 30. Nice pass from Slappy again, off the back of the iron, rebounded by Township, back up it goes, miss again, so they're getting shots point blank, just not able to hook up.
And they're doing a very good job on the offensive glass.
McLean steps back to nail a 3, and Jakai Sloan-Mark steps up to nail a block. Wow.
As they say in the neighborhood, get that shot out of here.
That's exactly right.
The weak stuff.
Yeah.
He thought he had a wide open tray.
That's the family show version there, Coach.
Got
Blocked
him again.
Nice job by Folk with a block. Hard drive to basket. Folk up and in. Was that Folk or was that the big guy again, the freshman? I think it was.
Sloan Marks.
Sloan Marks. His second goal. And the foul is going to be marked up on Landon Williams. It'll be his first. It'll be the team first for Dallastown. So heading to the line here is Sloan Marks. The first time Susquehanna Township has been to the line tonight. 1:52 to go here in the first quarter. Only a 45% free throw shooter on the season and misses this one.
Second offensive rebound for Colston.
Absolutely. Nephew of the great New Orleans Saints football player Marcus Colston.
Slappy with the run, Cook with the rebound. Back to the other end they go. Very impressed with the defense so far, the Indians.
They're in their man-to-man right now.
You'll see Dallastown run a lot of stuff. They like to go side to side. They like to pass the ball and cut. Barton with the basketball. Off to Meyer. You know they're looking to try to get the ball. Well, McLean's out of there for the moment.
Looks like Burnett lost his man on that cut.
Hard move to the basket. Tough shot up. Not going to go. Take it out of there by Folk. Gets it ahead to Burnett. Burnett far corner. Slappy passes up the 3, and they're going to call a walk. And that'll be on the freshman that time, Sloan Marks.
They're anxious to score, maybe a little too anxious.
Yes.
Lurking in the heart of every big man is a point guard, right?
Absolutely. All the time.
Sloan Marks saying, I got the ball, and coach says, maybe give that up to the point guard. We'd like to see that too.
Yes, we'd like to see him jump stop and reverse the ball to the other side of the floor.
He's going to get a break maybe to talk about that as Deswan Roman is in there. Desan Roman.
Both teams now have 3 turnovers.
The ball be tipped out of bounds here. We'll stay with the Wildcats. They have McLean back in there now for offense as Chase Meyer will trigger the inbounds play to Cook. Off to Meyer it goes. Nice back door.
Nice play, very nice play.
A lot of missed layups here in the first quarter by both teams.
That's young Carson Meyer.
There's Burnett. There's a 3 look, not going to go. Pulled down by Dallastown, and a foul called underneath. I believe that's going to be against number 11, Desan Roman.
Susquehanna Township may want to make sure they're investigating both sides of the floor. They're playing on one side. I mean, they're moving the ball quickly, but you got to make sure that you got to make the other team guard the entire floor.
Turner checking back into the game now, and Slappy will come on out. Here they come, picking up kind of 3-quarter court with a soft kind of trap. Underneath, good post up there by Cook. McLean trying to make a shot here, can't get it, tough shot. Pulled out of there nicely by Colston, and ahead to Turner, and quick move on the other, and another missed layup.
There's Alfonso with the ball again.
Burnett trying to find a way to get up. Burnett's going to draw the foul with 0.8 seconds to go. Burnett stayed at it.
That's what he does best, is draw fouls low.
Off the bench, Colston has 3 rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive end.
Foul marked up against Trip Barton. At the line is Alfonso Burnett, a 80% shooter, make that 66.7% shooter on the season from the free throw line. First shot is up and good.
You know, if I was going to build a track team, this Susquehanna Township basketball team, I think I'd go with it.
Be a nice relay, wouldn't it? They get the ball down the court in a hurry. They really like it. Now they got to finalize. That's the big thing. Second shot coming on Burnett, and he misses this one. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 10-6. The Indians lead it. All here on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4. Back after this.
Pac Financial, founded by Joseph Marazzo Sr. in 1972. The tradition has continued for years, with son Steve Marazzo spanning 3 generations as Christian Marazzo is taking the life insurance division to the next level.
Christian has a very unique ability to communicate the various options available to our customers.
We help a lot of people with pre-existing conditions, from final expense all the way from, permanent to term insurance.
Reach out to Pac Financial and set up a fact-finding meeting with Christian Marazzo. He will answer all your questions from pre-existing conditions, long-term care, to variations of permanent and term life insurance options. Don't wait. Get peace and clarity by connecting with Pac Financial at 564-6400. Call today or go to pacfinancialfirst.com.
Ten to 6, the first quarter. Susquehanna Township leads. Don't forget you can check us out at www.hsslivetv.com and check out our past games. We had a lot of good ones throughout the course of this season. State College is at a final. State College beat Central tonight, 67-62 in State College. So there's an upset for the evening.
It sure is. That's a big surprise because State College has been losing significantly to every other team in the Mid-Penn top tier.
Central's been averaging over 80 points a game, and they were rolling everybody, including Imhotep and Numa Goretti, and that's kind of a shocker tonight. So heading into the playoffs this week, they have one more game Wednesday night at home against Northeastern.
That's a big shocker.
That's a tough trip for kids on a school night.
Well, Coach Hope did a great job this year of scheduling all kinds of teams like this from out of the area. McLean missing outside.
Trying to draw a three-shot foul. What he's trying to do.
They love to pass the ball. They love to give that weak side elbow screen a lot for Dallastown. And there's a tough pass there and picked off by Colston again. Colston's had his hands in a lot so far here this evening.
He's doing a very good job off the bench. And he's one of those kids, he doesn't need the ball.
Burnett has it out top. Inside they go. Good inside-outside basketball, and then the three. You got a good shot there, but a good follow again by the freshman who has been outstanding so far. Sloan Marks with his 6th point of the game.
Did you see he never brought the ball down?
No, kept her nice and high. And used the backboard, by the way. Something they have not done now that well tonight.
Susquehanna Township has 4 offensive rebounds so far.
There's McLean. McLean's rushing his shot a little bit, I think, so far. And give credit to Susquehanna Township for defense on that. That's why it's happening.
On the weak side, that was a tremendous box out by Colston.
Jalen Cook's going to get called for his first foul. It'll be the team 3rd now here in the game.
Township has a lot of weapons.
They're very talented.
So 2-3 zone. Dallastown back in that again, and they've got the big guy right in the middle there with Sloan Marks. Okay, Sloan Marks makes a nice target there, doesn't he, at 6'6"?
Keeps his hands nice and high.
Stolen away by Cook. Back it'll come now to Chase Meyer. Tell you one of the things I've watched with Susquehanna Township so far, they cover the back door really, really well. They don't give you clean back doors.
You're right. They're doing a good job also only giving up 1 shot. Dallastown doesn't have any offensive rebounds so far.
Avery Cloud doing a nice job with his team defensively, I'll tell you what. And nothing there so far for Dallastown. No drives available, no back doors available so far. Ahead it comes. And again, finishing off quickly on the other end is Burnett. Burnett with his first field goal of the night. He's got 3 in the game. 5:48 to go. 14-6. Susquehanna Township. Look at that. Up in the lanes everywhere. Here's Burnett again. You almost need a timeout right now from Dallastown.
Oh, does Burnett run the show? He stirs the drink.
He really does. He gets him going.
So 6 straight points to start the second quarter here. And timeout. Coach Mike Grassel has seen enough for the moment. We'll take a timeout as well. 5:28 to go to the half. 16-6. Susquehanna Township leads it. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
6 straight points to start the second quarter here for the Susquehanna Township Indians. Mike Rouse with a timeout to try to stop the bleeding here for the moment. 5:28 to go to the half. Don't forget we have our Jack Gianvalvo halftime report coming up. We also have a big shootout tonight. The Jack Gianvalvo family of dealerships first half shootout rather. And we'll have a lucky fan out there with a chance tonight to win a big screen TV, a 55-inch screen TV, courtesy of John and Jack Gianvalvo family of dealerships. I said John because John Gianvalvo will have an interview with him at the half tonight.
Susquehanna Township's on a 9-0 run, led by their captain, Alfonso Burnett.
I'll tell you what, ball pressure up in the lanes right now, taking away the back door, no drives. I mean, good grief. I know there's another Burnett you got a shout out to tonight.
Yeah, played for me in 2002, led us to a state championship. The Hall of Famer, Alfonso Burnett.
Well, finally they got a nice weak side squeeze, an easy bucket for Grayson Kelly. So first points in a while now. Dallastown still in that zone, 2-3 zone, trying to be very active. The freshman gets it a little short that time. And that's where you want him to shoot the ball from. You don't want him point blank. You want him out a little bit as the foul's going to be called underneath. Kevin Lawrence with the call here, and that'll be on number 11, his second, Desan Roman.
Well, they keep slowing Marks at the high post for a reason, because he's got a pretty decent shot from there.
I'd much sooner have him there, though. If I was Mike Grassel, I'd much sooner have him taking that shot than I would have him taking that little point-blank layup.
Well, he's pretty good with the drop step finish, too,
yeah,
isn't he? Hey, how about this right here?
So here you come back now with a 1-2-2. This is just slowing down Dallastown, making them think. But I'll tell you what, they're moving around that thing a lot, matching up.
Susquehanna's on-ball defense has really, really improved.
What a great move by Cook, though, into the basket. Cook carefully getting it down court and then scoring his first deuce of the night.
He handled that pressure really well, and he's been doing that, too.
16-10 now, 4:34 to go to the half. Good passing here by Susquehanna Township. There's that three look, and that guy is dangerous. His second three of the night. He is Makai Slappy, his 62nd three of the year. Look at this defense by the Indians. Again, there's no back doors available.
None. They've improved enormously on their on-the-ball defense.
I think one of your state championship years, they had a state championship the same year too, didn't they? A different class.
They had one in 97. We had one in 98.
That was it, yep.
Under the legendary coach Emery Cook.
Who is now a writer. He does a great job. He's writing books and all kinds of things. And look at this little move here. Couldn't quite get it to go, but a nice move inside by Wydeen Roberts, a 6'6" guy who's in there.
He did a nice job in the JV games coming in the varsity level.
Unlike the freshman counterpart, though, he kind of scooped that instead of keeping it high and laying it over. So here you are back in that 2-3 zone. Travis Turner wandering around for a moment in the middle. Now they're putting a guard in there now. He pops out.
They're going to have to keep a good eye on Slappy.
Oh, they better tag him deep.
They got Slappy and Burnett out top. I'd like to have those two guards in your backcourt.
They can put it in the hole.
3:23 or 3:32 rather to go here in the half. There's Slappy again. Probably a little off balance that time, but underneath they get the rebound, can't go again. There's the freshman one more time and lays it in over the top. Jakai Sloan Marks has 8 points here in the first half, and he keeps it so nice and high. There's McLean. McLean has it slapped away, but a foul going to be called on Donovan Mitchell.
What a block by Sloan Marks.
He pinned that one high on the backboard.
So at the line now is McLean, who's found it tough going so far tonight and getting any kind of clean shot. He's got 1 3 and a foul shot. 1 out of 2 from the line. He's an 81% free throw shooter. And misses a second one here tonight. Into the game for Dallastown will come Tyrell Etheridge, 6'3" junior. Also in for them, number 31, Grayson Kelly, a 6'1" junior as well. Been lean pickets for a few years here for Susquehanna Township, but they look like they're coming back in the right direction right now as McLean hits the second one.
Yeah, Coach Cloud got these guys on the right track. He's got a nice group of kids, very talented kids at that.
And he mentioned that you gave him his start in coaching.
1-3-1 trap this time from Dallastown. Little different look. High post again. Slappy thinks better of the three. Corner. Burnett inside. Look at that great pass. Baseline and a good job of getting up there. The big kid can't get it. And he's going to go over the top and get called for a foul. He had 2 point-blank shots, did Sloan Marks. Couldn't get either fall. Got to learn what that backboard is.
Absolutely. That's one of the things he's going to learn. Keep it up high and get it up on the glass.
Well, I have a feeling by this time next year he won't need the backboard because if you put it down with 2 hands.
Yeah, he's potential with a capital P.
21-11, 2:44 to go in the half. Our Jack Diabello halftime report coming up.
Very pesky defense by the Indians.
They have made Dallastown, I think, play a little faster than they wanted to play, and one of the reasons up the lanes like that. And Mitchell to the basket. Mitchell in for 2, and Mitchell now with 4 points in the game. Donovan Mitchell, a senior guard. To the other end they come, and up and in nicely on the other end, as it's going to be put away by Tyrell Etheridge, his first deuce of the night. Make that 4 points, rather. 2:07 to go to half. Still a 10-point lead here for the Indians. I'll tell you what, Sloan Marks is going to make those guards better and better and better. Over the top it comes, and there's one of the things. He also makes the guy behind the zone a little bit better, too. That with a nice loop over the top to Travis Turner, his first deuce of the evening.
And Travis likes to score inside. I see why now.
He does a real good job on the boards. His specialty is offensive rebounding.
Well, your big guy there sucked everybody in and left the backside open and the front side open. So they decide to go over the top of the lob. Here's another good move to the basket by Tyrell Etheridge, who's got 6 points in the game.
He's showed us something here.
He's attacking. 1:20 to go in the half. Slappy looks to Burnett in the corner. Not to Burnett, rather the big guy. Kick it back out to Burnett. There's Slappy again. They're moving the ball so quickly. The freshman from the corner says, hey, I can make a 3 also. Ja'Kai Sloan Marks lighting it up here in the first half. He's got 11 points.
He's got his average already. It's only the first half.
Under a minute to go. 13-point lead. Biggest lead of the game so far here by Susquehanna Township.
He has a fine outside shot.
Backdoor again. Nice job with the backdoor. And they finally found something again to number 31, Grayson Kelly. Aiden Garner with a nice pass there to set him up. 35 seconds to go in the half. Susquehanna Township looking like they want one shot. 1-3-1 zone here.
Susquehanna got to be careful here. You don't want to float it.
Slappy wisely calls timeout. 18.5 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here. 28-17, the Indians lead. Jeff?
I think Dallastown's found something. They're answering some of the points that Township's putting on the board, and they said, well, maybe we could score 2.
Yes.
And that started with a substitute coming into the game for
Etheridge.
Dallastown, Etheridge.
Etheridge came in, and what he did, he saw they weren't getting the back doors. They weren't getting anything off the weak side, so he decided to attack the glass with 2 straight layups, and he got it. And then they got a couple back doors after that because they started to get up on the ball a little bit more. So it's interesting the combination here they're trying to find.
So he opened the door.
Yeah. One of the things that has been an eyesore for the Indians, can they sustain this kind of defensive pressure?
Great point. Yeah, so far I've been really impressed. Their on-the-ball pressure's been good. We said they're taking the back door away. They're up in the lanes, one pass away. They've gotten a lot of turnovers here in the first half so far. So you're right. Can they sustain it in the second half? Mike Grassel's a pretty good coach. He's trying to find the ways that he can attack this thing. He's gotten a couple back doors off the last 4 possessions and a couple drives with the other 2. So here they are right now. Straight man-to-man, and now they're going to come up and trap. Baseline it comes. Oh! Look out right there, and that's going to be off Susquehanna Township. So Dallastown's going to get the last possession. Plenty of time with 7.5 seconds to go.
Well, that was a set piece that didn't get set.
Right.
Good defense by Dallastown.
So into the game for Dallastown will come Landon Williams, getting their offensive team in there. Although it's funny, they took out the guy that's their leading scorer in the first half here, who was Etheridge. So Cook's going to inbound the ball here. Straight man-to-man. You really want to get a drive here of some kind, don't you? Here's Meyer, and Meyer's going to get fouled in the backcourt by Caden Folk, his first foul. Be the team fourth, so still have to be brought in with 2.7 seconds to go underneath the basket.
Chase Meyer had a fractured hip earlier in the season. He fought his way back.
You would think here they might spread you out a little bit and maybe get Cook underneath. So Mike Grasso calls the play he wants. There you go, out to Cook. Cook's going to get a shot up. Cook up, not going to go, and we head to the half, 28-17. Susquehanna Township leads it. We're going to head to our Jack Giambalvo halftime, Reeve T&T and Capital Blue Cross first half stats, and our historic Shady Lane first half highlights. But we're going to stay right here for a moment because right now we have got something really interesting, fans. We got, we'll direct your attention to the court for the Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships first half shootout. And we're going to get our guy out here in a second. Charlie Fortney Jr. has that 55-inch screen TV down there. And we're going to get Charlie for a moment to get us the name of our shooter here at the half. So we'll see if we can get that here in just a second. So Charlie finding somebody right now as he's heading on down. Charlie, a pretty good shooter in his day for Lower Dauphin, right?
Yeah, he did a good job. We covered a couple of his games.
Now at Shippensburg University and helping us here tonight. Charlie Fortney Sr., of course, we always call him the founder of the feast. As he, I'll tell you what, Charlie Sr. has picked out some of the best games this season we could have possibly imagined. But
he has done a very good job.
And we're going to see if we can get that name here in a second. DeWay Hart.
DeQuay Clark.
DeWay Clark, is that it?
DeQuay.
Let's see if we can find that name again. DeQuay Clark, 55-inch screen TV. And DeQuay has got to make a three. That's about it.
I don't know, DeQuay.
He doesn't have good body English right now, does he? He's kind of got the hands together. You know, I like to see guys storms out there.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the sneakers
That's
either,
exactly,
you know?
Yeah, the sneakers don't do it. Look.
Well, he's talking to Charlie.
All right, here we go. See, pretty good stroke, though, huh?
Yeah.
Just off the back. So no one wins it, but DeQuay with a nice effort out there. DeQuay, we got to change the kicks.
Yeah.
Got to change the kicks, man.
We got to give him some high top Chuck
Coach
Taylors.
Smallwood has offered his ability to go over there and let him know what's got to go.
That's right.
We ought to have maybe Jordan on the side. So we're going to take a break here. We're going to go to our back for our Jack Giambalvo halftime report. But first, I had an interview with John Giambalvo from Jack Giambalvo. They got some new things going on over there, and they've been great contributors to the York community. Let's check in on John Giambalvo here at the half.
It's halftime of Susquehanna Township in Dallastown, and I'm here with Jack Giambalvo Dealerships, family of dealerships, and John Giambalvo is right here with me. And John, first of all, great to see you.
Great to see you again, Gary.
And second of all, every time I see you, there's some kind of congratulations. Well, congratulations on owning another new dealership now and adding them to the family of dealerships. Tell me all about what's going on over there on Route 30 and Roosevelt Avenue.
Yeah, very exciting. Yes, we just acquired York Kia Mitsubishi. Now it'll be called Giambalvo Kia Mitsubishi. And we're really excited to have them as part of our family and just give more choices to our customers. So great franchises, great store, excited to have them.
And I know York's really excited about that as well and getting another new set of dealerships here under the Giambalvo name, because the Giambalvo name has become a name that's been trusted here in the area for a long, long time.
Well, 50 years to be exact. Last year we just celebrated our 50th anniversary, so that's quite a milestone for sure.
Think back over that a little bit for me, if you will, and just tell me, you know, as you got the first dealership, you said, okay, there we go. Your dad, I know, got that all started, and then since that, it's just been one thing after another. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, my dad started in 1974 with 12 employees, and just, you know, his motto was always, you know, I'll do my best to take care of you, you do your best to take care of our customers, and that philosophy has kind of got us to where we are today, and I think we'll top off at about 300 employees now. So it's really the employees that we've had over the years that have made the big difference for us and have given us the ability to grow like we have.
You know, when you walk into a GM Valvo dealership like I did today, you know, you walk in here and you always see smiles. You see people who have been here for a while. You see familiar faces, people who've been around. That talks about who's employing them. It also talks a little bit about the fact they like to do what they do.
Yeah, I think it's all the above. It's a testament to them. It's a testament to hopefully we're doing the right thing. And at the end of the day, it's all about people, and you want people to enjoy their jobs, enjoy taking care of customers, and makes the day go a little bit easier.
John, you give back so much to the community too from Jack GM Valvo family of dealerships. And you know, you and I have talked about that before, but we need people like you. Obviously, High School Sports Live TV wouldn't be on the air if it weren't for people like you here in New York helping us out. And we so much appreciate that. But that's part of your way of operating, right?
Yeah, there's no question. It's part of our core values. You know, born and raised in this community. Obviously, all of our employees are part of this community. Our customers support us, so we want to try to give back and support them. And it's a good give and take back and forth.
And you've stayed here in New York the whole time. Talk a little bit about, you know, what's kept you here in this town, in this area. What's so special about it?
Well, it's our home. And frankly, the car business is tough, and to try to go too far outside of your footprint just adds a whole extra layer of challenges. And I think we're happy being right where we are.
Well, John, congratulations on the new dealership. Your Kia and Mitsubishi. Now it is GM Valvo Kia and Mitsubishi. And right there at the corner of Roosevelt Avenue and Route 30 here in New York, as we call it, Laux Road here in New York. And looking forward to getting a whole new set of choices for people here in New York as well. But most of all, too, thank you so much for helping us during the course of the season with High School Sports Live TV. You're a gem. Great to have you aboard.
Yeah, thank you.
Jack GM Valvo family of dealerships and John GM Valvo here today, and just adding more and more to York and more choices to York as well. And now we head back to the game.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicshadylane.com for more information.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Welcome back to our Jack GM Valvo halftime report. 28-17, Susquehanna Township leads Dallastown here at the half. Of course, big shocking score tonight so far has been State College 67, Central 62. Central was 19-1 going to that one, now 19-2, still leading the district, but that was a shocker tonight up in State College. But right now I want to take a look at our historic Shady Lane first half highlights. We had a lot of up and down the floor here in the first half, a blur in the beginning, but Susquehanna Township started to find their rhythm off their defense. Let's take a look at our first half highlights right here. Here's a guy we saw a lot in the first half. Getting it to number 23 here. We're talking about Burnett. Getting inside 23, Donovan Mitchell for a quick deuce. Then a nice attack to the basket here for Jalen Cook for Dallastown. Kick it to the corner. This guy made himself known in the first half. He's the big guy there, Mr. Sloan Marks, who had 11 points, led all scorers in the first half.
He introduced himself to York County, didn't he?
He really did. There's McLean just in the game. He gets a three from outside. His only three in the first half. He had 5 points. And then quickly, this is what they did off the steals in the first half. Hard to the glass and up and in nicely. Again, it was Sloan Marks showing you the freshman can play. And then here they are again off the turnover. Created a lot of offense in the first half as Alfonso Burnett, who had an outstanding first half, scores on the other end.
They go from defense to offense so quickly.
There's a good weak side screen. You didn't see a lot of that in the first half, but Grayson Kelly getting an easy bucket. Not a whole lot of easy buckets available. Here's Cook again, going hard to the basket, reversing with the left hand. And there you have our stats here, our AT&T and Capital Blue Cross halftime stats. And guys, what stands out to you so far?
I'm surprised that the Wildcats are out rebounding the Indians. That's the surprise to me.
17-14 the rebounds, 7-5 in turnovers. Not terrible. 6 out of 16 from the 2-point line, but I think the 3 out of 7, 1 out of 5 for Dallastown. The 3-point shots are not there. Susquehanna Township really getting out and defending well at the 3-point line.
And Mackay's a good 3-point shooter. He's got 2 of those.
Well, we're talking about Mackay on the other side. Dallastown
Right.
only has 1 so far in the 3, and that's what we're talking about there defensively.
Oh.
So that's our Jack Giambalvo halftime report, abbreviated tonight. And we're getting ready to start the third quarter here right after this on High School Sports Live TV.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Welcome back to Dallastown High School, where we're getting ready to start the second half. Gary Sutton, Kurt Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson with you here. And, of course, Jim Gallagher tonight, our erstwhile statistician, supreme. He makes us say that every game, by the way.
Dallastown had 0 offensive rebounds in the first half.
Wow. So they start with a 2-3 zone again. Inside it comes to the big guy. Boy, freshman played an outstanding first half. Look at this move. Another strong move to the basket by Jakai Sloan Marks. He's got 13 in the game.
And he went with his right hand that time. That was clever.
He didn't shoot the jump shot. He went to the glass.
He's really improving.
I have a feeling Coach Cloud said, listen, I don't want you shooting 10, 12, 15 footers. Go in there and take it inside. Here's Cook posting up. Back out it comes to McLean. Back to Cook. Just nowhere to go right now for Dallastown. That defense just comes together so well. McLean not making that shot at the moment and rebounded by Burnett.
McLean's had 25 threes in the last 6 games. And he can't get a sniff.
That was Mackay Slappy. And his next 3, by the way, will be an all-time record for their school. He tied the record last year. He had the record last year at 62. He tied it in this game with 2 threes in the first half at 62. 1 more, and he goes for the new record.
And I think he knows that, too.
Yes, Susquehanna keeps moving the ball. He'll be able to step into an open 3.
I think I like he took it out of the rhythm of the offense that time, too. Look at this defense. You pick the ball up here, you're going to get a friend real quick, and he's going to be wearing a red uniform. Again, they're forcing McLean to shoot out of rhythm right now. Here's Slappy, kicks it back out. Nice job, up and in for number 5. That's Turner. He's got 4 points in the game.
He finishes as well as anyone on that team.
Travis, he does a very, very good job running the floor, and he's an excellent offensive rebounder.
You watch their defense right now. Everybody's looking at the belt buckle, man, just the way you teach it. And they're playing on the ball. They're tough. Timeout for Dallastown. Will take one as well. They've jumped out to a 15-point lead here, has Susquehanna Township, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo number 1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
32-17 with 6:08 to go here in the third quarter. Don't forget to check us out at hsslivetv.com. where you can see all of our past games. There's been a lot of good ones this year. And thank you to Charlie Fortney Sr. for picking those out. I know he always gets a little sheepish when we say that, but he checks with me every now and then. He goes, hey, was that a pretty good game? Did I pick a good one? Yeah, you did. There's Dallastown trying to find a way to carve into this 15-point lead. Offense has been tough. It's been sped up by the defense of Susquehanna Township so far.
That was a nice dive down the middle. Pass just wasn't completed.
Again, looking for that backboard. It wasn't there. Look at the drive to the basket once again by number 23, Donovan Mitchell, who's now got 6 in the game.
Is Donovan playing for the Cavs or the Indians tonight?
Man, I'll tell you what, he was flying.
One of the things Coach Grassel is not happy with, you can't allow people to just go coast to coast and end up at the rim.
Exactly. Got to stop that basketball. Look how hard it is just to pass the ball right now cleanly. Dallastown prides themselves on running good offense, and they normally do. I'll tell you, Susquehanna Township has made them go maybe a step faster tonight than what they want to go. Good pass again. Nice defense at the rim. Here comes Burnett. Burnett kicks a quarter. Mackay touches it off. There's Burnett, 3 downtown, not going to go. Pulled down by Cook.
I kind of think when the ball went into the corner to Mitchell, he could have gave it right back to Slappy, who was unguarded.
Here comes Dallastown now, right back to that half-court offense. Barton, not going to go. Pulled down again by the guy who seems to be everywhere right now, Donovan Mitchell. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell a little too fast that time. Probably got away with one. Pass underneath. Right back to Mitchell. Up and in. A beautiful pass from Travis Turner.
And what an entry pass by Mackay Slappy.
Very nice play. Very nice play.
Very unselfish. 8 points in the game now for Mitchell. Back to the other end it goes. And again, not going to go. And it's going to be a foul called on Mackay Slappy, who got called for a Slappy. First foul of the game now for Slappy. 2 shots here coming up for Landon Williams, who is 70.8% from the line.
Boy, the defensive intensity is hard to describe, but when we're so close to the action here, it's oozing.
Here's Landon Williams, first shot up and not going to go. Go ahead, Coach.
Into the game number 2, the rebounding machine, James Colston.
He's been doing a great job tonight so far. Back in number 11, Desan Roman, who has 2 fouls. Second shot is up and good from Landon Williams. So 18-point lead here for the Indians in the third quarter. Coming up at the end of the game will be our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. We'll feature our Pac Financial play of the game and our Hoffman Ford player of the game. Here's Burnett. Burnett just looked the man off. I like what Burnett did. He looked the man off to the corner and then came back. He was going to pass it, showed fake, came back, kind of lost the handle, but a nice play there.
He made that play very, very difficult.
Tried to do it with the one hand. 2 hands is always a little bit better, right, Coach?
Oh, yeah.
But he's a very strong guard.
Here's Dallastown now, getting back to that passing game. Trying to get some fluidity to the offense. I love the way they pass and cut. Just been a tough night so far, finishing at the front of the iron. Corner. There's a nice look for the corner. Net's not going to go. Barton with the rebound, kicks back out.
The Dallastown Wildcats, they haven't seen the ball go in the basket for a while.
Nice pass underneath, and instead of trying to put it away, he finally does. Up and in off the hands of Cook.
Good follow by Jalen Cook.
Cook now with 4 points in the game. And another steal. Good defense here by Dallastown. You want to run that offense again. Problem is, when you run that offense, it's taking a lot of time. But how about downtown? Mr. Gatos says, I got this, Coach. Levi Gatos with his first points of the night. He has a 3 here.
Senior night.
Senior night, and the senior answers. 3:08 to go in this one. 13-point lead now for the Indians. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is your High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicshadylane.com for more information.
Dallastown fighting back because they were down by 18 a moment ago. They had 5 in a row here, down by 13 right now with 3:08 to go in the third quarter.
They're starting to take their time, and they're starting to put the ball in the basket. I think that if they can get a couple stops, they can cut this well inside of 10 points.
I think the key is to get into your offense by 3, 4, 5 passes and make Susquehanna Township have to sit on defense because they're very anticipatory. And if they don't get to the first 2 or 3 passes, you get 5 in, you might get a layup.
And I see Tyler Etheridge back in the game, which is a good sign for Dallastown.
Well, here's something they haven't played all night with man-to-man. And let's see what Susquehanna Township does with it. So there's going to be a walk there, and so they force Susquehanna Township into a turnover with a change to man-to-man.
Looks like the momentum's starting to swing to Dallastown.
Here comes Susquehanna Township back with their own version of man-to-man. Trip Barton gets called for his turnover. So both teams go man-to-man, and guess what?
Back-to-back happy feet.
We're back to where we were, guys.
It took Dallastown 3 minutes and 39 seconds to score in this half.
Wow. So 36-23, 2:59 to go in the third quarter. Back in the hands of Alfonso Burnett to try to get things under control here for the Indians.
I'd like to see a little bit more movement from the Indians. Guys are standing around.
This is going to invite a little bit more one-on-one, I think, for the Indians.
Without Slappy in the game.
But I think Burnett's the guy that holds this team together. There's the freshman again, taking the shot you probably wanted him to take if you're Dallastown.
You see that offensive rebound, number 2.
Colston once again.
That's his 5th rebound.
There's another long outside shot. Those are the shots Dallastown wants you to take right now, and Susquehanna Township got lured into them. I think if you're Susquehanna Township, you reverse the way you've been doing it, you're going to get some good shots. How about Trip Barton with a tray outside? Trip Barton with his first points of the night. He's only a sophomore.
Looks like Susquehanna might have missed an assignment defensively.
Back to 10 points now, so Dallastown crawling back into this game. Here's Burnett looking to make a one-on-one move here. Burnett up, Burnett down.
Degree of difficulty was very high on that shot.
7 points in the game now for Burnett, so he ups it to a dozen. 1:45 to go in the third quarter.
It's one thing about Burnett's game. He knows when to go to the hole. He knows when his team needs him to score.
Here it is inside. Hard move, kick back out to the outside. Long 3 from the corner, and the threes are starting to drop right now. It's Trip Barton with his second 3 in 4 possessions.
Trip Barton averages 4.8 points per game.
They're under 10 for the first time in a long time. Long 3 from the corner. How about that on the other side? And the freshman continues to knock it down. We're talking about Sloan Marks with his second 3. He's got 16 in the game. Ball's going to go out of bounds off Susquehanna Township. We'll go back to Dallastown. And back into the game for Dallastown now is number 33, Garner. And also number 1, Chase Meyer.
A 6'7" freshman taking a 3 in that situation.
Carson Meyer, rather, in number 1. Chase Meyer is number 0. He says you can have that when I graduate. Chase Meyer, a junior, though. There's Cook. Cook with a little dipsy-do and up and in for Jalen Cook. He's got 6.
And he's got some athleticism going to play football at Stroud.
So 10-point lead here. Hard drive to the basket as the big guy putting it on the floor this time and taking a lot of room with that first dribble.
Yes, he got it into his left hand and tried to go hard baseline and was fouled.
Foul will be marked up against number 33. That's Garner, his first tonight.
How about Trip Barton coming into the game and showing us something?
Yes. He's gotten some nice shots off.
Trip Barton comes from a family of golfers, the Bartons. Dad won a lot of championships here in the York County area. Doing a good job guarding at the high post right now against Sloan Marks.
I think they're going for one right now.
Sloan Marks is wide open at the foul line. If they want to hit him, then go underneath. There he is.
Good job of reversing the ball.
There you got it, right inside. Good job backdooring. Inside it goes, and up and in for number 5. That's Travis Turner. For 2 more, he's got 6. Back to a 12-point lead. 5 seconds to go. Here comes Dallastown. Up, off the glass, not going to go. Rebound, Susquehanna Township, and we'll end the quarter with a 43-31 lead for Susquehanna Township. We head to the 4th. This is High School Sports Live TV. The game of the week on ABC 27.4.
Pac Financial, founded by Joseph Marazzo Sr. in 1972. The tradition has continued for years, with son Steve Marazzo spanning 3 generations as Christian Marazzo is taking the life insurance division to the next level.
Christian has a very unique ability to communicate the various options available to our customers.
We help a lot of people with pre-existing conditions, from final expense all the way from, permanent to term insurance.
Reach out to Pac Financial and set up a fact-finding meeting with Christian Marazzo. He will answer all your questions from pre-existing conditions, long-term care, to variations of permanent and term life insurance options. Don't wait. Get peace and clarity by connecting with Pac Financial at 564-6400. Call today or go to pacfinancialfirst.com.
And welcome back to Dallastown High School. We go to the final quarter here, 43-31, as Dallastown tries to carve back into this lead a little bit. Susquehanna Township answered the run by Dallastown pretty nicely there with a couple of big points. 16 points in the game now for Sloan Marks, the freshman for Susquehanna Township, who has had 2 threes tonight. Coach, we got some numbers at the end of the third quarter.
Yes, Susquehanna was 6 for 7 from 2, 1 for 4 from 3. Shot no free throws, 5 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Dallastown 2 for 6, 3 for 7 from 3, 1 for 2 free throws, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers.
I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of quickness on that court tonight. Maybe the quickest of all has been Donovan Mitchell. That guy's a jet.
He is quick. Sloan Marks put the hardest bank shot I've ever seen in my life just then.
Here's Cook again. Cook, nice solid move. Cook up and Cook down. So Cook has taken over here for Dallastown. He's now got 8 points in the game. And underneath again, it's Mitchell, and Mitchell just solid here all evening long. Make that Travis Turner rather. Travis Turner with 8 points now.
All hard work points too.
Yes. Scrappy.
8 points in the game for Travis Turner. 7:07 to go in this one. 45-33. Nice pull up at the foul line, a little short. Here's Cook again. Tell you what, you got to like what Cook's doing here. Going hard to the glass, back with his own rebound, back up and in, and Cook hits double figures now with 10 points.
He just did a Superman drill.
Yes. He's fighting hard underneath the basket.
They're saying he's got 12 points officially. As right back on the other end comes Sloan Marks with his 18th point of the game.
Sloan Mark again, only a freshman.
And he's starting to play like Travis Turner, and when he does, he's going to be unstoppable.
There's Chase Meyer kicks it off to Barton. Barton to the corner. Long look from the corner, not going to go off the hands of Chase Meyer. Meyer, a junior, his brother, a sophomore. Look at him spreading out the floor right now. You're looking for some penetration and kick or penetration and score. There's another 3. That was not going to go. Good rebound for Cook, who's played an outstanding game. And this guy's everywhere. Donovan Mitchell to the corner. Slappy for the record. And Slappy, Makai Slappy with a 3. That is a new record for Susquehanna Township. It is 63rd 3 of the year, breaking his own record of 62 from last year. 50-35. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
5:53 to go in the fourth quarter here. 50-35. The Indians have upped it. And Mekhi Slavin becomes the all-time three-point shooter for the Susquehanna Township team. And pretty nice record, 63 threes.
Absolutely. He just keeps getting better and better. I think that he's adding some other things to his game. And, he's very, very solid. He really does a lot for the Indians.
The balanced scoring of Township is outstanding. 7, 9, 8, 8, and 18 for the young guy.
Yeah, the young guy's been really impressive tonight. He's one of the better big men I've seen all year, and he's got a lot of room for growth there. You can see a ceiling that's really big.
Absolutely. His father's about 6'6", so maybe he got a couple more inches on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, he plays hard. He's smart. He knows what to do. He's gets that jump shot down a little bit more. He can be really tough. Although I'll tell you what, he's got 2 threes tonight from the corner, so it ain't that bad to start with, right? And he's got game. Here's Dallastown now. 5:50 to go in this one.
Let's see if Susquehanna can keep up that defensive pressure.
And they did, just lost it out of bounds. But I'll tell you what, they're hungry. You can see on defense, clapping hands. I mean, They are really taking pride in what they're doing defensively here. You got to be really impressed. And I'll tell you what, Dallastown's playing some pretty good man-to-man right now themselves. Hard move, the basket. Nice job getting to the iron. And that's Tyrell Etheridge now. Tyrell now with 9 points on the evening.
He's a little plug on their team, isn't he?
Yes. And that's the kind of play that I was really worried about Susquehanna giving up. Can't let a guy go baseline and just muscle you up.
Etheridge at the line now for 3 points the hard way, and this one's going to rattle on out. Ball's going to be off Susquehanna Township, out of bounds though. And I want to correct myself on Etheridge. He has 6 points in the game tonight. So ball will belong to Dallastown underneath. McLean back into the game. So there's a little extra step or two there from Cook. McLean, long three, and again, that's all he's had tonight. He's taking the long three, has not had much else available.
That was a great hustle by number 31, Grayson Kelly.
Here's Cook again. Cook kicks corner. McLean kicks it off. Nice three, not going to go. Good box out. And there he is again, Donovan Mitchell off to the races.
Donovan Mitchell has played an excellent game tonight on both sides of the floor.
I'm just going to say both sides is right. Goes hard to the glass here, not going to get the bucket, but he is going to draw the foul from Tyrell Etheridge, his first of night. And heading to the line is Donovan Mitchell, who has earned this trip.
He didn't see much of an opening there, but the opening he saw, he really went after it.
If you watch him, though, one of the things he does really well, he changes pace.
Yes.
And he gets the defender off balance. He changed pace, had the defender stand up, and just beat right on by him.
One of the things I'd like him to do as the season progresses, he's out there with some bona fide scorers, and sometimes he takes shots when they're open.
Yeah.
And that's not what he's out there to do, but he's having a great game tonight.
He missed the first shot here. He'll get the second. So here is Donovan Mitchell, a senior, his second to last game regular season tonight.
Those were the first free throws for Susquehanna in the second half.
They're getting ready for the playoffs, in the 4A playoffs, where they're ranked number 5. Look at this. Here again, jumping out and playing defense is Sloan Marks, anticipating that pass to the center. I've really been impressed with Coach Cloud's defense here tonight. They have really been, this is the name of the game. They're holding Dallastown, who averages 61 a game, right now 37 points.
And one of the things that he corrected, they were giving away a lot of straight line drives early in the season. That's all behind them now.
Yep. There's one of those drives getting by Sloan Marks there, who picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the night. Nice drive from Chase Meyer, who goes to the line.
Well, that's what's going to take to beat them, is going to the basket, because they have everything else covered.
Yeah. Meyer, a 61% shooter from the free throw line on the season, gets his first trip there this evening. Meyer, a junior, 6'2". His brother, a sophomore, at 6'3". Meyer up and down.
You know, as a player, if a guy's going to guard you that tightly, you've got to be able to get around him, or you're over. It's over.
Dallastown's got a nice group to build on for next year, too. Look at some of these players we've seen here tonight. I think Coach Grassel has been working with them. Underneath it goes. Good fake. Oh, you're going to have to call a foul there. 5-on-5, the numbers that is. So heading to the line will be Tyrell Etheridge, who's got 6 there tonight. And on the other side, the foul will be called against Travis Turner, his second.
Looks like the Wildcats are creeping back.
And it's Tyrell Etheridge that seems to lead them for some reason.
Tyrell Etheridge at the line, only a 36% free throw shooter for the season. See if he can beat the odds here. A nice stroke this time, but off the back of the iron for Etheridge.
So you're saying that was a good foul by Travis Turner?
So far. That's his second straight miss down from the free throw line for Etheridge. I have a feeling he's going to make this one. How's that?
Good shot by Etheridge.
Positive look. 7 points in the game now by Etheridge. And here comes that 1-2-2 half-court trap from Dallastown. A nice tip there off the trap. Back out it comes. Burnett.
Got to get that ball moving.
Underneath it goes. And
nice
he finds
look.
his man. Good luck. And a left hand not going to go down by Turner.
What a great pass that was.
That was a good look.
Big possession here for Dallastown. Goes to Cook. Cook is going to go up and cannot finish. That would have been a big one going to the line for a three-point play. Instead, he's going to go to the line for 2.
Dallastown is 5 for 11 from the free throw line today.
Third foul on Turner, so at the line is Cook. 46.7% free throw shooter, but beats the numbers here. Cook has had an outstanding game here this evening. He's got 13 points in the game now for Jalen Cook, heading off next year to play football at East Stroudsburg University. Cook's second shot is up, and that one's going to miss. As I think it's going to be off Susquehanna Township. So new life here for the Wildcats, trying to get it under 11 or under 10.
They won't quit. They're pursuing the ball.
Coach Cloud's going to call a timeout. He doesn't like the way it's going right here. We'll take one as well. 4:10 to go in this one. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Across town here, York Country Day School 64, Lancaster Country Day School 40. That is notable because York Country Day School #1 in single A this year and an undefeated season so far at 17-0. So they're an outstanding team. It's kind of lurking around out there. Nobody knows much about them, but I'll tell you what, they're #1. They knocked off their second place team tonight pretty handily.
I've been hearing good things about that team. Hopefully they'll get it together and get around district times. They may be able to get some medals.
The Greyhounds located out there on College Avenue, just past York College, and they might be on witness protection as far as every other class is concerned, but as far as single A, everybody knows who they are going into the playoffs now.
Susquehanna's had a 9-0 run over 4 minutes and 2 seconds in the first quarter into the second quarter, and they've led the whole game.
And there's a nice pass inbounds, and again, Cook now with 15 points in the game. Outstanding night for Jalen Cook.
And that's a real strong move. He got up on that one.
Cook going out with a bang here as a senior, if this is indeed his last game. Back it comes to Burnett. Slappy. Good pass. Underneath, another great pass, and a finish inside. Slappy.
And that's
inside to Mitchell, and then finishing off with Sloan Marks. 20 points in the game now for Sloan Marks. That was that unselfishness you wanted to see from number 23.
Yep.
McLean finally gets an easy-looking shot. That's his 7th point of the night for McLean. He averages 18.7 points a game.
Susquehanna's got to be careful. You don't want to lob it. You want to make sure you throw a nice, hard, direct pass.
Look at
nice
the passing again. Another great pass, this time from Slappy. And he finds his man inside, Travis Turner, with 2 more. Turner now with 10 in the game.
He's tough on the box.
Their unselfish pass tonight, in addition to that stifling defense, has been the hallmark of this evening. They are really unselfish. There's a 3 look off the front of the iron. Another one by Cook. Man, Cook just going to war. Jalen Cook finally loses it there, going up. Here comes Burnett, off and running. Burnett Little Euro step there, will not go.
Not really sure that that's the play that Coach Avery Cloud wanted.
Coach says we're up by 11 with 2:41 to play. I'm pretty sure if we hang on to it, they can't catch up.
Yeah, let's play the clock a little bit.
Exactly.
I'd like to go back to Jalen Cook. He had 2 unbelievable offensive rebounds down here.
What an effort.
And maybe got fouled on the third one.
He's been playing like that here at Dallastown for a couple of years. An outstanding young man, outstanding athlete, and just never says die. Meyer, good pass to Cook again, and Cook in for 2 more. Jalen Cook off a great pass from Meyer that time.
9-point ball game.
And how about Cook with 17 in the game now? Good trap out here for Dallastown. I think Coach wants him to foul. Another good pass inside. I'll tell you, Slappy with a beautiful touch-off pass to Mitchell. Mitchell with 11 points in the game now. Corner it goes. Strong move. Blocked, though, by Sloan Marks.
Sloan Marks, give that thing to one of those guards.
You're done playing Dallastown now if you're Susquehanna Towns. You just want to hang on to the basketball and get ready to make your foul shots. Dallastown, that zone, they're not fouling. Back to the corner. Slappy, not maybe the shot you want for the situation, as it's going to be thrown off. Meyer throws it off out of bounds. Good sportsmanship as he walks over. He caught Mitchell in not such a good place.
I'm not sure that that's the shot that Coach wanted. Slappy's been doing a much better job penetrating and dishing, but a long 3 from the corner, I don't think that that's what he had in mind.
The game for him is Dasan Roman for Slappy. I'm not sure if that's coincidental or not.
Probably not.
Coach Cloud says 140 to play here. We want to get good shots, good possessions.
And remember, Coach Cloud's coaching for the playoffs. He told me that before the game. He's really excited about getting into the district playoffs.
Do you think Donovan Mitchell's taking pride on shutting McLean down? I mean, McLean, his number was on the front, and Mitchell's number was on the back. I mean, in between, it was just tight.
He's doing a very good job moving his feet and getting the spots on the floor.
He's been suffocating.
I think he takes pride when he's out in the court.
He really does. Here's a nice look, up and down off Landon Williams. His second point of the night, both obviously via the free throw line. Now, Slappy getting ready to get back in there. So I think you had a little discussion over there.
Yeah.
Called the value of the possession. Let's see if you do better this time in, right?
Dallastown doesn't think they've been beaten yet.
And they shouldn't. You play to the end. Although right now they got 3 guys coming in here. And the second shot is up, and that also good. 3 points in the game for Landon Williams. And he missed his first free throw and got the last 3.
I like Coach Grassel's confidence with all his players.
9 points left. He's going offense, defense here, I think. As there's another steal. Underneath it goes. Just a momentary bit of hesitation. Here comes Cook again. Cook, you got to get a shot up here quicker. And instead of going left hand, he got up underneath too far, and Susquehanna Township now doesn't have to take a shot. And you're going to get a push here called, I believe, against Gatos.
That's Donovan Mitchell again. He's been everywhere tonight.
And that's only their second foul in the quarter, so it doesn't harm them.
So you want face guard right here is what he's saying. Almost getting the steal there. Is Cook again. Right here, if you're Susquehanna Township, you might have something deep. They're up on the ball, so you got a long pass deep if you want it. Right back out it comes. So another foul here called against Dallastown. That'll be against number 31, Grayson Kelly.
That's only their third team foul.
You got to foul quickly right now with only 1:07 to go. You're down by 3 long possessions. That's 3 threes. Here's Dasan Roman back in the game, and checking out will be Donovan Mitchell.
I'm sure he told Roman, make sure that ball keeps moving. We got to keep it off the floor.
Burdette gets yet another foul call here. So the next one, they will go to the line.
So they're trying to finish this game because this is what they're going to have to do in the playoffs.
Well, you almost want to run it toward the basket right now with your pass. That's not the pass you wanted.
No, it's not.
That's why you want to throw it toward the basket, but they're going to cover it. And Susquehanna Township gets it. And up, and they're going to miss another layup here. Again, you don't even need to take those layups right now. Good hustle on the floor. I think he's going to be out of bounds with it. And Roman comes up. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Got number 5, Etheridge, and Roman getting at it for a moment there. Referees, some of the best here in York County. John Eister, Kevin Lawrence. Mark Scott keeping things under control out there, doing a little preventative officiating. Little bang-bang play on the baseline. So the foul's going to be called on number 5. That is Etheridge. It'll be his second foul when all the dust clears. 49.4 seconds to go. 9-point lead for the Indians. They need to be able to get this ball in bounds, essentially.
Indians got to get it in bounds to somebody.
Finally get it to Slappy, and that's who you want to have in his hands. 81% free throw shooter, and Slappy was not giving it up anytime soon.
Slappy has played a very, very good game today.
Yeah, he's got 9 points, all via the 3.
But I like his passing game.
I like his head game. I think he plays great defense. He passes the ball well, as you said. He's a heady kid. It's a smart basketball team right here. If they have one problem, they have to finalize a little bit better sometimes. They've got a lot of shots at the front of the iron tonight that haven't going down. And Slappy, with his first shot other than a 3 tonight, and this one a free throw from the line.
Well, this is a good way to finalize, get him the ball and get him fouled, because it looks like he can shoot foul shots too.
He hits double figures tonight, a little bit under his average of 14.9 a game. So Slappy, second shot coming up here. A 5'10 junior. And I wonder if he'll break the three-point record next year again. He's broken his own record a couple times now.
He'll give himself a chance. I hope he does.
First year he had 62. The second year he had 62. This year he had 62 until tonight when he got 63. Here's Cook. Cook up and in. Cook with another nice drive and a timeout quickly by Mike Grassel. As Cook in for 2 more. He's got 19 in the game. Jalen Cook has been outstanding in what might be his final game of the season.
He's played a tremendous game tonight.
Don't forget, after the game, we got our Capital Blue Cross post-game analysis, our Pac Financial play of the game, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game, all coming up here tonight. Our next stop this season is going to be the Mid-Penn Championships coming up next Thursday. Both boys and girls, we're looking forward to that. As 4 teams from each will go out and go at it.
Should be a lot of fun.
Been an outstanding season here in the Mid-Penn, especially in 6A. We had 3 teams essentially fighting it out all year long, but Cumberland Valley with that great win last week and that buzzer beater we called over Central Dauphin is the team that looks like they're going to get in there.
Absolutely. Central Dauphin, Cumberland Valley.
Trinity.
Chambersburg has shown some spots of real brilliance.
And Carlisle.
And don't sleep on York County, because Central York is still the team to beat in this district.
Yeah, you don't know tonight they were missing somebody or whatever happened. Or maybe State College just played a heck of a game.
That's just a strange trip for a kid on a Monday night.
When you think you're going to win by a big margin.
Yeah.
Well, it's become kind of expected. Again, you hate to have a wake-up call, but it's kind of you look at that game, it's kind of a meaningless game. It doesn't really count for anything except if you went into the postseason with a little sour taste in your mouth. Central will start into the postseason this coming week. Now, right now, if you go by the standings in districts, it'll be Central against York Suburban. It'll be DeLone Catholic, who's having a great season, up against West York, who's been outstanding. Eastern York, who knocked off West York the other night to tie that division. They have the lead going in. They're up against York High, who is really playing great basketball right now, especially with Barnes added. And then Red Lion against York Catholic in the other quarterfinal game. So this shot is missed by Slappy, something you don't see happen too often with him. He's pretty solid from the free throw line. He'll get another shot here.
Slappy's usually their closer.
Interesting, they put in Colston defensively.
Well, you still have 36 seconds to go, and stranger things have happened. And Slappy's going to make that second one. Slappy with 11 points in the game now, so he's going to step out, and they're going to bring their defensive stalwart in there, Donovan Mitchell. And I'll tell you, Susquehanna Township not taking it for granted. They're going to make Dallastown waste some time coming up the court here a little bit. Here comes Cook. We know where he's going with it. Cook is up, and that is not going to go, and rebounded by Burnett.
He runs some nice routes. He's going to be a fine receiver.
And almost stolen there by Barton. Ahead it comes. And the big guy goes for the dunk eventually. Sloan Marks, 22 points tonight for the freshman. What an outstanding night for him. Here comes Meyer. Meyer's going hard to basket. Knocked down by Sloan Marks. Wow.
The more I watch that kid play, the better he gets.
Yep.
That was an aggressive defensive play, getting after the ball. Of course, it was goaltending, but...
And out goes Colston, playing his second to final regular season game here as a senior. He's still got some basketball coming up in the playoffs in the districts. Back to Slappy, the best free throw shooter. He's just going to hang on to it and wait for the foul. So 6.5 seconds to go. 10-point lead here for the Indians. What a game tonight by Sloan Marks, 22 points. He has been really showing off his skills here this evening.
Sloan Marks is one of the top players in that Capital Division.
A new star in the sky in the mid-pen.
Freshman, 6'6", and we're gonna have some people knocking on his doors the next few years.
Yes.
So at the line, Makai Slappy. Shot is up and just off the front of the iron. He's 3 of 5 tonight from the charity stripe.
I'd like to see Slappy open up his feet a little more. I don't think he's really on balance taking those shots.
And how about some of these seniors coming out? Levi Gatos, number 4, playing his final game. Also number 3, Landon Williams in his final game. 33, Aiden Garner, his final game. And finally, Jalen Cook, who has been superb here tonight with 19 points, all playing what looks like to be their final game of the season. Here's Slappy back at the line. Second shot is up, and that one is good. Slappy on the night now with 13 points. And we run out the final seconds of this one. McLean takes the shot, not going to go. 63-52. The Indians improve their record now to 13-7 as they have one more regular season game coming up before they head into the District 3 playoffs. On the other side, Dallastown apparently will end the season now at 12-10. We'll take a break. We'll come right back for our Capital Blue Cross post-game analysis, our Pac Financial play of the game, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game, all straight ahead here on ABC 27.4.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicshadylane.com for more information.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
And welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game analysis. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. Jim Gallagher doing a great job tonight with the statistics here, as he always does. Of course, Chad and Josh Edwards with the wonderful job with Invica, bringing you the pictures all night long. But guys, it was Susquehanna Township from beginning to end tonight. A little pushed by Dallastown a couple times, but never really in doubt.
Susquehanna Township's defense was hot for 32 minutes tonight. That's one of the things that Coach Avery Cloud has been working on, and it's a work in progress. But tonight, it was very good.
Coach, you said in the first half tonight you were looking for sustainability of that defense. Well, you saw it right to the buzzer tonight. I mean, I was watching at the end there with Donovan Mitchell. He wanted to shut McLean down all night long and did. McLean only got 7 points tonight. He averages 19 points a game. Cook had a great night with 19 points. But I'll tell you what, their defense tonight was suffocating. Jeff?
It really was suffocating, and you're right. The real bright spot for Dallastown was Jalen Cook. He showed why he's a Division II athlete. But Susquehanna Township is really on a gold mine, and if they can finish games and sustain action, they're going to really be something in the playoffs.
Coach?
Hats off to Dallastown. They did a very, very good job. They ran their coach's stuff. The ball just didn't go in for them. They missed a lot of open shots, and so let's credit Susquehanna for some of that too.
Yeah, they had Meyer out early in the season, played without him. They had a stretch of 4 games they lost during the season by a total of 23 points for 4 games. I mean, they were in a lot of close games all year long. And, you know, a little bit this way, a little bit that way, that 12-10 record could have been a lot better. But that's where they'll end up the season now at 12-10. On the other side, 13-7 now for this Susquehanna Township lead team coming in to District 3 playoffs. And I'll tell you what, I would not want to be a team to suit up against them if they play like this, the way they did tonight.
Well, Sloan Myers, how about the way he blocked shots? And I think he took Chase McLean out of the game with that first block.
The guys that impressed me tonight with their guards, with Mitchell, Burnett, and Slappy, I thought they were outstanding. Colston was great on the defensive end, did a lot of things on the boards. And Travis Turner in there was solid. They have some quickness. I'll tell you what, they'll be a tough out in the districts in 4A. Let's take a look at our Pack Financial play of the game. And this one's special because Makai Slappy had 62 threes last year. He broke his own record from the year before. And tonight, off this steal, first of all, from Mitchell, ahead to Slappy, and that was number 63, a new record for Susquehanna Township in terms of trays. One more time. Good pass there to the corner, and there's Slappy setting those feet and knocking it down. He had 3 threes tonight. He had 11 points here this evening. An outstanding game for him, and what an outstanding record to have there at Susquehanna Township. Now, our player of the game tonight, I don't know how many freshmen we've had as players of the game. Not a lot. But this young man, Jakai Sloan Marks, was on fire tonight, inside and outside. Take a look at the work he did tonight. From the corner, he shows you a 3. He's a freshman. 22 points here this evening. He's our Huffman Ford player of the game. On the other side, how about this? I can run the floor too. Big men want to run the floor. There he is for the other corner on the other end. He says, I can make it over here too, guys.
He said, I'm Division I. I can shoot it.
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you what, he played an outstanding game here tonight. 22 points, and they walk out of here with a 63-52 win tonight on the road. Our next broadcast coming up in the Mid-Penn Conference Championships. We'll have girls and boys. That's on Thursday, February 13th from Milton Hershey's school. And we got the girls' game at 6 o'clock, the boys' game right afterward. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you in a week. Until then, you're going to have to suffer by not seeing any games unless you can find somebody to make it up a makeup game somewhere. Thanks to Chad Edwards tonight, Josh Edwards, and their whole crew from Invica. They bring in these pictures every night. They're here early setting up, and I'll tell you what, no one does it better than these guys. Jim Gallagher with some great stats tonight. Charlie Fortney Jr., who helped set up everything here tonight and ran our 55-inch screen shootout, which no one won here this evening. Charlie Fortney Sr., who's been bringing you these games all season long. He's the guy who picks them. And, of course, 2 of the best guys you'd ever want commentating on a game, Kirk Smallwood and Jeff Thompson. For our whole crew here tonight, thanks again for watching. 63-52, your final score here. I'm Gary Sutton. Have a great evening, everyone, and thanks for watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4.